everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Tasha. So today I'm doing a long-awaited video that I have wanted to film for months and months, and I'm very excited to finally be filming it for you guys. So as I'm sure you can tell from the title of this video, this is going to be my apartment tour. By no means is it perfect, but I think it's pretty close to as good as it's gonna get for me. This video is actually in collaboration with Desenio, so thank you so much to Desenio. They seriously gave me the prints that I feel like pulled my entire apartment together, so I'm very excited about those, and you will see those in action later on in the video. So before I get into showing you guys my apartment, I just want to talk about it a little bit, and I also wanted to tell you guys how much I'm paying in rent and why I chose to live where I did. So I do live in Los Angeles, and I went to USC before I moved. USC is closer to downtown LA, and it just wasn't really my favorite part of LA. I much prefer the west side, and the west side is where most of my friends from school have been living or were living after graduation. So I definitely wanted to live on the west side, not only to be closer to friends, but also that's just kind of where I tend to go and be most of the time anyways. So it was really important to me to live in West LA. And at first I was planning on living with two friends from USC, but then last minute that kind of fell through because things came up with their jobs. So I was kind of stuck. I didn't really know what to do, and I decided that I was just going to have to live in a one-bedroom because I didn't want to scramble for roommates last minute. So this was actually the only apartment that I toured because the day of, the landlord asked me if I wanted it and said there was a lot of interest, but he felt I was the best fit, and I didn't really have a lot of time, so I accepted it, and I have really liked this place. There's definitely pros and cons. So the rent for this apartment is $1,900 a month, and then there is an additional $100 for parking and utilities. So those are mushed together in $100. So when I pay my rent every month, I pay a flat $2,000. I know there's gonna be comments saying like, oh, I live in this state and I have a whole house for $2,000 a month. Like, I know it's crazy, but you have to take into account it is a big city like LA. It is a one-bedroom, and I did choose West LA. I'm kind of near Westwood area, which is one of the more expensive places. So this is a one-bedroom, but it's kind of like a mixture of a studio and a one-bedroom. There are two separate rooms, but the living area kitchen is really small, as you will see. So that was definitely a compromise that I have. I don't have a true living room, so if people want to come sit on my couch, it's like in my bedroom. I do have a lot of stuff, as you guys will see, so you know, it's not as minimal as I'm sure some people will like, and if it's not your taste, that's totally fine. I get that, but you know, try to keep the comments nice. Without further ado, I think I'm going to get right on into showing you guys my apartment. Alright, so this is my front door, and when you first walk in, it is immediately the kitchen and then kind of my mini makeshift living area slash dining area. I want you guys to be able to get like a whole kind of idea, so I will show you all of it right now, and then I'll kind of go one by one and show you around the whole place. So the wall by my front door is probably the ugliest part of my apartment because I just kind of have this stuff that I had to put somewhere. So I have my trash can, my little step ladder, and then my Swiffer just kind of on this wall behind my front door. So then moving on over, I am lucky that I have a lot of cabinet space in this apartment, so that has been really nice, but I do have my microwave mounted here under the cabinets. My dad actually did this for me because when I moved in, I didn't have a microwave and there was no mount here, so when my parents came, my dad helped me mount this here, and it definitely cleaned up a lot of counter space, which was really, really nice. And then I just have my sink in the corner. I have some utensils like spoons, spatulas. I have my little dish drying rack, and then hand soap, dish soap, and surface spray. And then on my counter, I have a toaster oven. It's kind of dirty, so ignore that. My Nespresso that I actually just made this iced latte with, and then my milk frother, and then this plant that my friend Bella gave me, so thank you, Bella. And then my apartment did come with this little light, so I just have that under there, and it does add a little bit of light in here because my apartment is not the brightest, especially today. It's like a rainy, cloudy day, so I just have on all the lights that I can, and then I do have that little candle on. Okay, moving on, this is my oven, and above my oven I actually have this little organizer kind of shelf thing that I got from IKEA. When I first did my move-in vlog, everyone was yelling at me because I did not have this attached to the wall, and I promise you guys it was sturdy. But when my dad came, he did attach it to the wall, so have no fear, this is now attached to the wall. But I basically just have some spices up here, some of my favorite mugs, some glasses, and then my cute little Tito's bottles with sweaters. And that bar sign is from Target, and then just a little matching dish towel. So across from the stove over here, I just have my fridge. I'm not gonna show you guys in my fridge because it's really messy. On the side of my fridge, I just have a little magnetic thing that I keep all my keys in. I also have a taser in here. It was charging, but I will link a taser and the pepper spray down below because stay safe, everyone. Up here on top of these cupboards, I actually keep my suitcase. It's not like the cutest thing ever, but it is extra storage and it's just a place to put it. So I have my suitcase up there with my carry-on suitcase inside of it. And then a lot more cupboard space that I do have a lot of stuff in it. Trust me, it's not all food. I actually have an air mattress in here. I'm not going to show you because it's crazy, but I have an air mattress and then like extra blankets and sheets and towels and stuff like that. Okay, and then moving on over here, this looks kind of messy because you can see inside of it, but it does the job. I just have reusable bags in there, but basically this just holds all of my overflow. It's kind of like my crap holder. So in here I have sunglasses, and here it's really just miscellaneous stuff. Here I have packaging things for listing on Poshmark and stuff like that. And then down here, I kind of have cables and tech stuff. And then, like I said, over here, I have reusable bags for groceries. I'm gonna try to not get my face in this because I look like roadkill right now. But it took me a while to figure out kind of how I wanted to style the top of this because this thing is actually like pretty soft on top. So I couldn't put anything too heavy on here. I did find this at HomeGoods, I believe. But I really like how this looks. It looks clean, but it still kind of matches my style. So I got this vase for this pampas grass at Target. I actually got this pampas grass on the side of the road. My parents cut it for me when they were here, and I love it so much. I think it's perfect. And then this mirror is also from Target. It's really, really cute. I like how it has like a tile kind of thing and then some wood. And then I just have a cactus and this cute little candle that I got at the Melrose flea market. So that is this little area. Moving on to the side of this area, I don't even know what to call this. I have this birds of paradise plant. This leaf is looking a little rough because I did cut some brown off of it last night, but I think it's doing okay. I really don't get that much light in here, and I love plants so much, so I try to still have plants. And then I just have it in a little basket here. All right, next to this plant is my little mini dining table, and I love this table so much. I think it's the perfect size for my space. Because I do have a smaller space, I didn't want to have a big table because I wanted to have like a comfy chair as well. But I definitely needed a dining table. I can't really like sit at a couch and eat. That's not really my vibe. So this one is from Article. It is real marble on top, which I really, really like. And then it just has the light wooden legs. And then I did get these two chairs off of Amazon. To be honest, they're not the best quality. They're not really comfortable, but they aren't horrible. I'll probably keep them for a little bit. Yeah, it was really hard to find chairs that fit the table because the table is smaller. And I know these are a little big for the table, but they do the job, and I think they're fairly cute and neutral. So that is my table. Then behind my table, I have my window, and as you can see, I have it lined with tons of little cacti and succulents. You guys will see, I love my cacti, I love my plants, I love my succulents. So they're getting like a little bit of light at least by the window, and they've done pretty well over there. So that is my little windowsill and table area. And then across from my table, I have my very comfy chair. This is from West Elm. I love this chair so much. You will see I have the matching couch in my bedroom area, but I'm obsessed with it. This is like my favorite color ever. And I did get the pillow from HomeGoods. I have a little wall plug-in behind it. It is my favorite Rose Water and Ivy from Bath & Body Works. And then next to the chair, I have my pride and joy, my giant cactus in a little basket. And then above that cactus, I do have this round mirror from Target that I absolutely love. And then probably my favorite part of this whole area, I will back up so you guys can see, is the shelf. So this shelf was built by my dad. I really did not know what I wanted to put on this wall when I first moved in. It was kind of difficult for me to figure out what I wanted to do. But on Pinterest, I finally got the idea of doing a shelf, and I have finally gotten it styled. So I absolutely love how it looks. Thank you so much to Desenio, because without their prints, it would not look nearly this good. So I'm gonna get closer and I will show you guys a little bit more about the shelf. So here is a little overview of what it looks like. Obviously, you can see the reflection of the light in that middle print, but that's just the light. I can't turn it off because, like I said, it's cloudier today. But there are those prints. So obviously, all of these prints and frames are from Desenio. I love them so much. I think they match my space so well. They were really easy to put together and definitely very affordable, so I love them so much. They have such a big selection of prints. I have this glass jar that was actually my friend's water bottle from Erewhon and she gave it to me, and I put some more pampas grass in it. I have this vintage mirror that I got at the Melrose flea market, and then I just have more of these little cactus guys. Here's just a better look at the prints that I chose. I wanted them to be mostly neutral, but I love this little pop of pink. It's showing up a lot more pink on camera. It's definitely more of like a nude mauvey pink, but I love it. This one, I knew I wanted some sort of line drawing, and I just thought this one was really simple and pretty. And then this one I just thought was really, really cool with all the eyes. So I really like how these three look together. So if you guys are watching this from March 24th to March 26th, you guys can use my code on Desenio. My code is just Tasha, and you guys can get 30% off all prints. So that is a really good deal. You can see how these prints kind of pulled my entire space together, and I absolutely love them. And I know I will be reusing them in many apartments in the future. Oh, and something else I totally forgot to mention is just this little area rug. This is from Urban. I love rugs so much. I think they just add so much to a space. So this one I've actually had for a while. I had it in college and I still have it now. That is this space. I know it is pretty small, but I think for me, just being one person, a pretty small girl, it does the job, and I really like how it looks. You guys have probably noticed this curtained doorway, and this is my closet. I would consider it a small walk-in closet. It's not like a massive walk-in, but it's definitely a walk-in. It is a disaster, so I'm not going to show you in there, but it doesn't have a door, so that's why I just hung this curtain up. I do have this little leaning mirror right here. There was just this space here that I felt could be used for something, and I found this mirror from Urban Outfitters that I thought was perfect. So I just have one of my bags on there as well as a little scrunchie. So when I turn on a light in my bathroom, a fan turns on. So I'm going to be doing a voiceover because the fan is just kind of loud and annoying. But my bathroom is pretty small. It's not the cutest part of my apartment, but I think it's fine. I'm not super picky with bathrooms. But as you walk in, this is a little bit of what it looks like. It has this little vanity thing kind of in the front. I have some wicker baskets at the bottom. And then it has a faux marble top, which is nice. This is the top of it. I just have some products on top, and then a few other things on top of my toilet. And then above my toilet, I actually have these floating shelves that my dad helped put up with another print here, also from Desenio. I think this one is so cute and really goes well in the bathroom. Across from my toilet, I have toilet paper and then tons of products. I know this is messy and crazy, but yeah. Then I just have my hair tools and this other little towel, and then the rest of my towels on the back of my door. And here is just one more little overview. And yeah, that's my bathroom. So coming out of my bathroom, we come into my room, and I'll just give you like a little overview right now, I guess. Once again, all of my lights are on because it is a rainy day today. But this is kind of an overview. It's definitely a large room, which I am really, really happy about, but now I'm used to having a big room. So in the future, I don't know how I'll feel. Against the wall when I first walk in is my dresser, and this is from IKEA. I just keep a lot of like leggings, workout clothes, underwear, and that kind of stuff in here. On top of my dresser, I have another one of those round mirrors, except this one has a gold frame. And then I just keep some of my jewelry as well as perfumes in this little tray. I have some lip products. I have another bottle that I thrifted with some more pampas grass. You will see I have a lot of pampas grass. So next to this dresser, I have a little nightstand, and I do have 2 of these. Fun fact, I only ordered 1, but Urban Outfitters sent me 2 of them. So I kind of didn't know what to do, if I should sell this one or what, but I ended up keeping it because I feel like in the future I might want 2 matching ones. And I did not plan on putting this plant up here because I know it looks kind of weird with the plant stand on top of this. It kind of just looks like a lot, but I didn't really have anywhere else to put this plant, and I tried to remove the pot from the stand, but it's like super glued down, so I was kind of struggling. So I know this looks a little bit weird, but it is what it is right now. This is one of my Monstera plants. I can't really tell if it's doing okay or not. This couch is my pride and joy. I went through so much to get this couch. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably know the story, but if you don't follow me, you definitely should. It's just at Tasha. And then I just have some throw pillows on it from Urban Outfitters. And then I have another patterned rug also from Urban Outfitters. And then above the couch, it's kind of hard to see, but I have this neon light that says Magic. This was gifted to me by the company Magic Links. I'll turn it off so you can see. So this is what it looks like. I just think it's so cool, and it was so awesome for them to gift me such a unique piece. So I just think it looks really good above my couch, and it matches my floors pretty well. All right, moving on, in the corner, I have a tall lamp. I think I got this from like Overstock. And then I have my mirror that I got from IKEA. Next to my mirror, I have this glass vase that I thrifted, and then I ended up not really loving it. But I just put it down here with some more pampas grass. I think it's cute when I take mirror pictures, but that's just kind of like hiding down there. Moving on, I have a little trash can from Target, and then this is my desk slash vanity. But I do have this little fan here because this apartment does not have air conditioning. I might need to get an air conditioner if I renew my lease, but this is what I use, and I also like sleeping with a fan, so I have that for this reason, and I think it's really, really cute. Then I just have my makeup mirror for doing makeup, and this little thing is where I keep all of my makeup. This is also from IKEA. And then on top of it is my other Monstera plant. This one was thriving for a while, and then all of a sudden it started not thriving and drooping, but it doesn't look too horrible right now. It's just not doing its best. So that is where I have that plant, and then I have it in this cute little pot that I also got from Target. Next to that little organizer, I actually have this big room divider, and the reason that I bought this is because behind it, it's super ugly. I have like a big old heater and then all my Wi-Fi cables and stuff, so I just wanted to cover it, and I thought this divider was really, really pretty and super cool. This is also from Urban Outfitters, and I just hung some of my purses on it that kind of matched the color scheme. I have 2 little cacti next to it. This one used to have another cactus in here, but the other one died. So I don't really know if this one is gonna last much longer, but I still have that one here. And then this little guy was actually a cutting, and it is sprouting a new little piece of cactus. So I'm very proud of this little guy. Once again, I didn't really know where to put these, so I kind of just put them here. Next to those cacti, I actually just have my printer on the ground because I wasn't really sure where to put it, and then I have another plant on top of it that's kind of dying. I know I could probably find a better place for the printer, but for right now, it works right here. When I have showed this part of my room before, I always get questions about why I'm blocking this door. And basically, this door leads to outside, but there is stuff outside blocking this door, and it is just locked. Like, my landlord has it locked, so it's not usable, and because of that, I just ended up putting my clothing rack in front of it. So it is fine with me. I don't need to use that door because I have my front door. But if you guys know me, you know I have a clothing addiction, so I needed extra clothing storage. So I have this clothing rack that I use for all of my jackets, and then another purse hanging there, and then these 2 baskets underneath. Right now I have some stuff that I'm selling on Poshmark in there, and then here I just have an iPhone tripod as well as bags and backpacks that I use for longer trips. So that is my little clothing rack. And then next to it, I have my shoe rack, also from the Container Store, because I have a lot of shoes. As you can see, these are not even all my shoes. I have more in my closet, but these are the shoes that I wear most often. So this is my shoe rack, and I really like it because it has wheels. And then my laundry bin, It had some laundry in it, so I just covered that with a blanket because that's not cute. It's like dirty laundry, but I do have my laundry bin right there. This is what my bed looks like. I have a full-size bed. Literally everything you see on my bed right now, except for the long body pillow in the back, is from Urban Outfitters. So my comforter, this second comforter, and then all the pillows are from Urban. And then I just have this little wicker chest at the end of my bed. And in here I have all of my purses. So that is where I keep my bags. Above my bed, I have this really cool mirror that I actually found online at Walmart. So that's pretty cool. I will link that down below. And then over here, I just have some hanging plants. The reason that one looks so scraggly is because it was actually made from cuttings. So that's why it's looking like that. But yeah, here's just a better look at these. And then I do have one extra hook in the ceiling there in case I do get another plant to hang, which I'm sure I will. But for now, I just have these two little guys. This is a part that I wasn't going to show, but I will because it's reality. I have a lot of extra pillows and blankets and stuff just at this side of my bed because I'm obsessed with pillows and I cannot get myself to get rid of them, especially because they still match everything. So, you know, I have some extra pillows there. The frustrating thing is that my bed frame is the one with drawers underneath. I'll show you the other side. So as you can see, my bed does have drawers underneath, and I once again put more clothes in these, but because my pillows are over there, it's sometimes difficult to get to those drawers. And then because I do have a nightstand blocking this one, I kind of just use this one as storage for things that I don't use a lot. And then as for this nightstand, I just have a basket in there with some miscellaneous items, and then all of my cords are shoved in there, as well as my laptop case. And then on top I have a matching lamp to my tall standing one, and then just a speaker. And then I moved my coffee in here because I've been sipping it. But yeah, this is an overview of my bedroom. Once again, it is raining hard, so I apologize if you guys can hear that in the background, but yeah, here it is. I know people are gonna ask why I don't have a TV. Honestly, I just really didn't have a place that I thought was a good spot for a TV, but I watch everything on my laptop, so it's really not the worst. But yeah, this is my bedroom, and my floors are creaking. Okay, so that was my apartment. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you were happy to finally see my apartment and see how it's come together. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. Bye!